Right, everybody, in this video I want to talk about Emi Martinez and have a conversation about the goalkeeper situation at Manchester United. Now, we've seen a lot of reports linking Emi Martinez to Manchester United, and obviously it does depend on the future of Onana. He has been focused on staying at Manchester United, and obviously he's had slight links, Onana, with Monaco, but they've kind of haven't really progressed. Now, with the goalkeeper situation, I think Manchester United need to sign a keeper. As I said, I don't think it's a deal that will happen this summer. But obviously, let's talk Emi Martinez, a player for me who no doubt would be a huge upgrade on Onana. And I think that the opinions have been decisive on signing him. I think if you look at him as a player, he's 33, vastly experienced, got that sort of arrogance, which you probably need. Good shot stopper, has won a World Cup, has been integral for Aston Villa in getting to where they are. He made some very, very good saves to them, but then you do have the downside. I mean, £40 million for a keeper who Aston Villa really have to sell, or a player who, again, has to sell. Does have a lot of attitude problems. Obviously, if he was to join United, he would be suspended for the first 3 games because he got a red card against Manchester United, which would be a typical thing for us to do. I think it will be an interesting signing if it does go down. What you're seeing online and what I'm seeing in the media at the moment is quite 50-50 split on whether if United fans would want to sign him. For me, I wouldn't mind. I think at the moment, you look at where Manchester United are in the transfer window. We've signed Cunha. We want to get Mbeumo over the line. We need a striker. We probably need a midfielder. We've been linked to João Palhinha as well. A goalkeeper, I don't think will happen this summer. And as I said, Onana is focused on staying at Manchester United and is preparing to stay. Now, if you look at it from this perspective, Onana for me is probably one of the worst keepers we've had in a while. He doesn't fill many people with confidence. He's not the greatest shot stopper. Has got a mistake in him. And he's made many mistakes at Manchester United that have cost us important. Has cost us points, even in important fixtures. Now, you look at Onana, when he came to Manchester United, there was that expectation that he would be a transformative signing. And we just haven't seen the Onana that we've seen at Inter and at Ajax, to be fair. He's had difficult times at Manchester United. I don't know whether that is that him adapting to a new league. Is it the fact that his opening times at United were a bit shaky? Listen, he's had some good moments. I'll always remember that double save he made against Palace. I think it was last season. The save he made from the penalty against Copenhagen. But then he's also had some shocker moments, especially this season. Gibbs White at home against Forest. The 2 goals he conceded away at Lyon. There's countless errors. The one against Brighton where we were kind of coming back into the game and he just goes and throws it for us. So, listen, for me, I wouldn't mind selling him, but it just depends on what Manchester United are going to do in the summer window. Now, as I said, Emi Martinez has split the fan base. I think he would be an upgrade on Onana, definitely, but is he the sort of goalkeeper that you want to go and get? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As I said, there are pros. He's Premier League proven, experience, got that arrogance and confidence that you need. Good shot stopper. As I said, is an improvement on Onana. And again, listen, you can see what United are trying to do, going to sign Premier League experienced players. But if you look at the downside, his attitude could be a bit shocking at times. He has got a reckless challenge in him. And listen, Aston Villa have to sell, so £40 million does seem like a pretty hefty price tag. I think you can probably get him for £25 million. Aston Villa kind of have to sell him. I mean, their financial, if you look at it, is their financial performance, or their financial record is very, very poor. They spend 96% of their revenue, so they kind of have to sell before to buy them. And listen, not talking about the goalkeeper situation, just talking about in general, the players that they could lose a lot of players. They're in a thing going into next season where they could really struggle. And I think there are players in the Aston Villa squad they can look at. I mean, Tielemans, we were linked with him while he was at Leicester. You can definitely look at Ollie Watkins. Could he be a striker United potentially go for? Maybe Amadou Onana, maybe Boubacar Kamara, Morgan Rogers. I mean, we got Mbeumo. We got Cunha. We want to get Mbeumo, so I don't think that can materialise. But Aston Villa are definitely there for a good marketing opportunity. But let's see what happens. On Emi Martinez, personally for me, I would sign him. But again, my main priority would be bringing in a striker, getting Mbeumo over the line, bringing in a midfielder, then potentially look at the goalkeeper. Obviously, there were other keepers as well. We'd be linked to Chevalier from Lille, I believe, or Lyon. I think, no, it is Lille. We've been linked to James Trafford. We've been linked to João Garcia, who's gone Barcelona. So listen, there are keepers out there. We've been linked to Diogo Costa, who's someone who Amorim appreciates a lot. So listen, I think United will eventually look at a keeper. The 2 seasons Onana's had at United haven't been great. But yeah, listen, we move from here now. I think it's an interesting time in the window. I'm going to leave it there. That's been an honest conversation at United about Emi Martinez to United. Would I sign him? Not right now at the moment, but if things do materialise, you could potentially look at him, because there are a lot of positives about signing him. But listen, as always, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. This has been not the latest news, but this has been more of a conversation on Emi Martinez United. Would you sign him? Thanks for watching. Peace.